What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. So we got an injury update for Cody Rhodes. So without further ado, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the article. So this article from WWE.com says this. The historic return of Saturday night's main event ended with Cody Rhodes retaining the undisputed WWE title in a thrilling match. But Kevin Owens would bring an end to the night with a heinous attack on the American Nightmare after the broadcast went off air. Earlier today, it was confirmed that Cody Rhodes suffered a cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. While x-rays were negative for a fracture, Rhodes has been officially diagnosed with the axial compression of the cervical spine as well as a cervical strain with spasm. Be sure to follow WWE on social media for the latest updates on the undisputed WWE champion status. So after seeing what happened at Saturday night's main event where Cody Rhodes was taken out in a stretcher and reading this diagnosis, the first thing that came to my mind is this man has to relinquish the title, right? He has to, right? Because the way that they've been booking the package pile driver, it's the most devastating move in WWE right now. We saw what it did to Randy Orton. We see what condition he's in. We see what it did to Cody Rhodes. And for Cody Rhodes to just turn around and bounce back up like The Undertaker, like nothing ever happened, it'll make that move look so weak and defeat the purpose of how they built it up. And in turn will make Randy Orton look weak at the same time. So I can't see them just doing that. So I can see them having him relinquish the title, but not immediately. Now, before I get into what I'm about to say, I just want to make it clear to you guys, I know that this is all part of the storyline, and I also want to let you guys know I am not a neurologist, I'm not an orthopedic surgeon, I am not a sports medicine doctor, or anything like that. So this is just going by what I Google. So in real life, right? When someone suffers this type of injury, obviously depending on the severity of it, and they said Cody Rhodes did not suffer a cracked bone or anything like that. Normally, people who have this type of injury that he has in kayfabe, they usually recover pretty quick, you know, with or without surgery, usually within a couple of weeks or a couple of days, depending on what goes on there. So with that being said, I can see them having him relinquish the title a little bit later. Because with January 6th, Monday Night Raw premiering on Netflix, I can't see them not having him on that show. They have him on everything that they advertised about the show. So to have him not there at all, especially as champion, their golden boy, as Kevin Owens like to call it, I can't see him not being there. So what I think can happen is that WWE can bring up something that they really haven't been faithful to, depending on who the person they're talking about. And Triple H may have to talk to Cody Rhodes about the 30-day defense clause. And if you're not familiar with what that is where if you're champion, you have to defend the championship within 30 days. And if you don't, you automatically have to relinquish it. So by Triple H bringing that up and Cody Rhodes being this fighting champion as they portray him to be, I can see Cody Rhodes saying, you know what? I don't care about this injury. I'm going to go in there and defend my title. And I can see him defending it on January 6th episode of Monday Night Raw when it debuts on Netflix. And this match will be against Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens is obviously going to have the advantage because I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to come out there like he just ate a senzu bean. I think he really is still going to play into the neck injury. So I think in this episode of Raw is where Kevin Owens actually wins the championship off of Cody Rhodes, because with Cody Rhodes being in this condition, to have Kevin Owens lose the match doesn't make sense at all. But I can also see at the end of the match, Kevin Owens doing exactly what he did last night and hitting Cody Rhodes with another package pile driver, sending him back to the hospital, worsening the injury that he's already recovering from. And I can see Randy Orton returning to help Cody Rhodes, hitting Kevin Owens with the RKO, and then walking out with Cody while he's on a stretcher once again as he goes to the hospital to support him. So what they can do at that point, and it'll be great with Kevin Owens being champion, you can have Randy Orton get Cody Rhodes' blessing to go after that championship, to kind of convince him, like, you know, Kevin Owens doesn't deserve to have that title. What he did is wrong. I can go there as your friend and take it from him if you give me my blessing. Cody Rhodes can give him his blessing, but of course, Randy Orton would have to qualify to get in this match, because you don't want it to make it look like, you know, Cody Rhodes has this power to just insert anyone in any type of title match. But at the end of the day, you're going to have Randy Orton obviously win the opportunity to face Kevin Owens at Saturday night's main event, January 25th, 2025, I believe the date is. And you can have Randy lose that match. Right, he just got back. There's no reason why he should win that title off of Kevin Owens already. And then they can have their second match at Royal Rumble. And there is where Randy Orton could definitely win that title while Cody Rhodes is out of action. Now, when Cody Rhodes does return, he can thank Randy Orton for that. He can thank him for his support. Thank you for winning that title off of Kevin Owens and things like that. And that doesn't mean Randy and Kevin's feud has to end there. But when Cody Rhodes tells Randy, like, hey, you know, at some point, we got to circle back around to a championship match between the both of us. Now, as time goes on, you can see Randy kind of conveniently forgetting or trying not to give Cody Rhodes that opportunity. And we're going to find out that, you know, Randy has an issue with Cody, and not to the level of Kevin Owens, but to the point where he's like, you know what? We're closest. We've had tons of time in this business, and you gave the first opportunity at that title to Kevin Owens. Why? That makes no sense at all. I've been here this whole time. So, just like everyone else, where I had to get to the back of the line, Cody, you're not the current champion. You got to get to the back of the line as well. You got Elimination Chamber, however way you want to do it. You got to do it just like everyone else. So, at least just let me hold this title and let me, you know, kind of just, you know, be a great champion. And Cody Rhodes is not going to take that too well. And I think that could start the whole thing between the both of them with their feud and start unraveling the history between the guys, the bad blood they've had in the past, and then insert it into this feud. And this can build up into WrestleMania. Or it could be a triple threat between Randy, Cody, and Kevin Owens, or it could be any of that, right? Or this could be an opportunity to have Randy Orton with the championship versus John Cena, which I doubt they'll do, but that can be an option as well. But ultimately, I think this can be the beginning of the feud between Randy and Cody Rhodes, and I think this would be a great opportunity for that. So, what do you guys think? Do you think he should relinquish the title? Which way do you think they should go with the storyline? Let me know in the comment section. I just did all this off the top of my head, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Salute. Peace. Have a good day.